Yeah, baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. What's up, everybody? It's Robert Kelly, and we're back for another episode of You Know What, Dude podcast at the Comedy Cellar Studios above the world-famous Comedy Cellar. Right now, there's famous people performing, but not up here. I'm up here, but we have very special guests. I'm excited. First time on the show.
Yeah.
And it's already going to a swimming set. We jerked each other off.
I didn't finish, but thanks, man.
Danny, well, that's your fault.
He edged. That's his thing.
If you were circumcised, you would have.
How'd you know about that?
I'm looking right at your
I can
face.
feel it. Circumcised vibe.
Hey, Danny, who do we got?
Today we got Usama Siddiquee.
That's not Danny.
Well, I'm near my
That's not Danny. That's Joe.
All right, Danny, go for it.
We have Usama Siddiquee and Pranav.
Behari.
Jesus Christ.
Boom.
What
There
the
it is.
fuck
Well,
was
It
that?
takes two people to say my name. That's how,
was that?
that's how powerful and mighty I am.
What
It
was it?
takes a Jew and an Italian to say your name. How do you say your last name?
Bihari.
Bihari to you.
And to Bihari to you, sir. Joe, you should have let Joe handle that. Joe's an expert at my name. You know?
Danny told me, he goes, listen, man, Joe's going to do it because I don't want to fuck it up. And I fucked him. I literally went, Danny, and he was like,
Hilarious.
Bahari.
Dude, Danny almost said Mohammed. That's how
Hey,
stupid he
don't
is.
say that. We're,
You know, you're
Comedy
right.
Cellar is Jewish.
Sorry about that.
Okay, relax.
I
People will
apologize.
flip out. There'll be people coming out of the woodwork. What you say?
Fuck this guy talking about.
The hostages are free. Where are you from, man?
Texas. Grew up in Texas.
I'm not talking to you.
I know.
I do that. No, I'm kidding. You're Texas?
Texas. Grew up in Texas. Family's from Bangladesh.
Well, what? Slow down.
Sorry about that.
What part of Texas?
Plano, Texas, like near Dallas.
No shit.
Yeah.
And your family is from Bangladesh. And
Yeah.
where did you grow up?
Pennsylvania.
Really? And where's your family from?
India.
What part?
Of India?
Yeah.
Uttar Pradesh, near Delhi.
Oh, yeah.
No.
We should have had him guess.
Knowing Bob.
We should have guessed. Like, and he would have been like, Lucknow, I feel like. I feel like Lucknow. Huh? Uttar Pradesh? I'm getting a UP vibe from this guy.
Well, it's funny because for a long time, like Indian dudes in my world from Boston,
Yeah.
I didn't know you existed.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were Dominican. I swear to God. I was like, that's a Dominican guy. He's got a mustache. He's not Puerto Rican. He's too dark.
Wait. Where'd you grow up? What suburb?
I grew up in Medford.
Right. There's nothing going on.
We had black people. We had Asian. I remember when the Asians moved in. I think it was Vietnamese moved into West Medford down, and we were in like, whoa. All the kids were like, dude, we gotta stop them.
All the kids meaning Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
You know you know about that, right? Mark Wahlberg fucking went to town on like an 80-year-old Vietnamese guy.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I know, and he's fucking. He's a millionaire.
Yeah,
It's
he
crazy.
was.
This is when he was like 15, though.
Yeah.
You know, and then like when it was wrong to do that 2 years ago or whatever, he gave him like a gift certificate to Wahlberg's or something. He was like, my
It
apologies.
was actually P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, James.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Me and my friend, I think it was Chris. We go to take care of this. We went down. We didn't realize there was 75 of them in a one bedroom above the pharmacy.
Yeah. And that's one family, by the way.
No, they came
That's
on.
one family.
That's one.
They came. We saw one little kid by himself. Let's get him. And all of a sudden, wow! It was like a Bruce Lee film in an alley. And we ran like motherfuckers.
Watch out.
So you started shit and then they ran you out?
Oh, they ran us off.
Of course. Because the kid is a fighter, but also an accountant for the business he runs for his family. I mean, he's got main talents.
It is really
A little kid came up to you with a grenade and then you just sprinted away. Wow! I want to play ball.
Dude, Vietnamese people don't blow up in grenades.
Yeah, why not? Don't fucking step on his joke. Come on, you guys. Are
You know they
idiots.
do. That was the big thing in Vietnam.
What?
They would like it would be like a little girl in a village would come up, and this is just from the movies, and they'd be like, "Oh, the soldier with the glasses in the Vietnam movies who was like the hippie who."
What would the little girl do?
Yeah, he'd come up with a ball or something. He'd be
What would
like,
she
yes,
say?
hello, little girl. You want a candy bar? And then you blow him up with a
What would
grenade.
she say though?
I don't know.
Oh, God damn.
Wow, you went too
I
far.
speak Vietnamese. Vietnamese. That's actual Vietnamese.
that'd be fair.
Yeah,
That's
you
low, that's
fucking
low.
racists. Yeah. Fuck
Like,
you
like,
guys
like
know.
good Vietnamese sounds racist.
Yeah.
We actually
sure.
are racist for actually calling him a racist
I know.
for speaking Vietnamese.
Exactly.
No, I really didn't. I didn't know about Indian people until I moved. Let me think. Until I think I moved to New York.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where I was like, oh shit, these are Indian people. And then I didn't know about Indian comics until I met Russell Peters.
Boom.
And now there are so many. You know what I'm really into? Indian action movies.
Sure.
So
I-
RRR.
Dude,
That's the one.
I don't know why fucking these aren't bigger with Americans because they're ridiculously over the top.
You know why? Because they're all 4 hours long.
I
Okay?
love that.
The average Indian movie is 4.5 hours long.
I
okay?
love it.
Every Indian movie is Oppenheimer.
I love it, and I love that no Indian's fully in shape.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Which, as a
100%.
chubby guy,
Yeah, dude.
they're always just a
Listen,
little-
you're seeing them at the most in shape they've ever been. You got to go back to like the '90s action movies, and like, boom, you would have been in there. You know,
Well,
what I
listen,
mean?
in India, right?
Yeah.
If you're too good in shape, they're like, he's gay.
Oh, really?
He's the gayest.
We do that here too.
Exactly. So, but they really are about it, right?
All right.
So they don't actually let not men be famous. So Rajinikanth, like South Indian guy, he's
Yeah.
very famous. Looks like your dad. You know,
No, he's like 4.5 feet tall.
4.5 feet tall.
He's just got a fucking sick mustache.
he,
you
he just
know?
throws his sunglasses in the air, catches it. Everyone's like, he's my guard.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. You can have the Expendables. Everybody's shredded and fucking tattooed.
I know.
Excuse me. Okay, fine, but that RRR with that dude who ran up to over the crowd.
Yeah.
You've seen it. The whole
Well,
thing.
Indians are the
I
true
love-
Expendables because there's like 1.5 billion of us. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you know. Thank
like
you, my
it.
friend.
That was a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you
That
very
was
much.
a good one. Self-deprecating. I love it. You can kill us.
Listen, you ever been to India? There's just spare people hanging out. You know what I mean?
Rob's soft launching his Indian accent, I feel like.
Can you do an Indian accent?
Oh yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Wait, let me try again.
That was Polish or
Wait,
something.
wait.
South-
Do not yell at me.
Arab.
Don't yell
Arab.
at me. I'll tell you, Indian guys. I'll tell you what, Indian guys. I don't fuck with Indian guys
Okay.
because Indian guys don't look like much, right? I feel like I can take 99% of the Indian men. I feel like when you look at an Indian guy, you're like, I'll fucking beat the shit out of the guy because I grew up with these fucking Italian, Catalano and fuck. And you see an Indian guy, like I look at you two, and I don't see much.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
I don't fuck with them because Indian guys do not give a fuck.
That's true.
Of course.
How big you are. If you disrespect them,
That's
they will take the beating.
Yeah.
And they will either get. I remember there was a guy, I was at United Airlines and I had to go to the fucking stupid service desk and late for a flight. Everybody's pissed off. We're all pissed off. This guy was behind me. John Waters is in front of me, by the way.
What? Random. as
Fucking
fuck.
weird. I had this fucking
So random.
this pushy Indian behind me. And I actually got a photo with John Waters, but this guy behind me kept hitting the back of my Achilles with his cart. And I was like, dude, can you stop? And then he hit me 3 times with the cart.
Christ. Yeah.
And I finally tried, hey, stop fucking hitting me. He goes, you do not yell at me. I went, you hit me with the cart. Don't matter. You do not yell at me. And I'm like, but you're physically hitting me with the cart. He goes, you do not yell, disrespect me. I was like, this guy ain't giving up.
No.
Listen, Indian
Listen,
uncles.
you can fight an Indian and you might beat an Indian, but you are not coming out of that unscathed.
No.
You understand?
No.
You'll have the scratch or something, you're going to staph infection. Okay?
Indian uncles, they fight like girlfriends, you know? So it's not about whatever they do first, as long as if you call it out, they're calling you out for that. So it's like, don't yell at me for that. But it's like, that's what a girl would say when you
Right.
yell at her.
How dare you yell at me for hitting you with
Yeah,
the carts?
exactly.
Yeah. It's just the
Exactly.
way a girlfriend fights,
Exactly.
actually.
It is.
It's very girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's very girlfriend.
Every Indian man is a girlfriend.
You do not yell at me.
Don't you hurt me when you said that? And then they're fighting.
But you raped my wife. I know. But you do not yell at me.
But don't raise your voice.
Don't raise your voice. You can talk.
Officer, this man would not let me rape his wife.
You
Get him.
respect me and talk to me like a man. Okay.
You're at bodega right now, but you're almost there.
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
getting there.
They're
You're
at
almost
Arab right now. But you'll just go a little bit further east. First of all, start with a little head bob.
You tell me to do
There it
this?
is.
Already
There it
better.
is.
I don't know you
Already
to do,
better.
but you don't yell at me. I am the man. You are the man too.
We really are the second Indians that Bobby has ever met. You can tell. He's just
Third.
Third.
Where's
I
Joe
met
first?
Aziz once. Kind of a twat.
He put his fingers in my mouth. It was weird as fuck.
Whoa. So it is like I think with Netflix, I've talked about this before, like Netflix, because it's worldwide. You know, me and Keith were supposed to go to India years ago. We were in Amsterdam. And
You're like, hey, this is fucking, you see these Indian guys? We got to do something about this. You're going to beat the shit out of them.
there was no Indian comics. I don't even know if Russell was around at the time. Maybe he was just, I think he was just starting to come around.
Sure.
I mean, comedy back in the day was pretty much white dudes.
Of course.
And a couple fucking lesbian chicks and some hot chick everybody wanted to fuck. Yeah, there was no.
It was a bunch of white dudes and Judy Gold.
Yeah.
That's it.
Think about like the 80s and 90s. What Indian comic was popular back then?
Just Russell.
Before Russell, was there anybody else?
No,
He
Russell
was an
was
80s, 90s guy, wasn't he?
No.
90s?
late 90s.
90s.
Patrice was his friend, no?
Yeah, but he was staying at Patrice's house. He was still
Right.
sleeping on couches. He wasn't Russell at that time, late 90s. But I'm talking like 80s, early 90s. There was none coming up for me. There was-
I don't. Yeah.
Think of a name one.
None. There
Well,
aren't any.
wait,
Indians just got to the country in like
Yeah.
1970, though.
But
No
you,
shit.
You didn't
Yeah.
know like a random one Indian guy who was doing like the most racist shit.
Nah, Boston, they had fucking old Irish guys driving cabs and shit. We didn't. I swear to God, we didn't have Indian dudes in Boston. I don't remember. I still don't think they're allowed. No, I'm just kidding.
He's never been to MIT. That's the problem.
Go to Medford right now. There's like an Indian mayor. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hello, Robbie. We're so happy for you for
Let me
doing
tell
good things.
You see an Indian move into your neighborhood, it's on its way up.
That's exactly right.
You look at. They might not look like they're rich.
No.
But they're rich.
Oh, 100%.
And their kids are going to be rich, and their kids are going to be rich.
That's true.
They don't fuck around.
Yeah.
My dad is well. He has money. Every day he'll be like, I bought 3 shirts at Goodwill today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was his day. And
He's flexing. He's flexing too.
He's
Yeah.
excited.
He's doing
Yeah.
selfies in it.
You know?
Yeah, Indian dudes don't go. They don't.
They don't flash.
No, they don't
flash.
flash. They fucking go for walks. They love a walk.
Oh, yeah, with the hands behind their back.
Yeah,
That
what
type of
is
thing.
that?
That thing.
What is
They're,
that?
they're inspecting.
Bobby knows this.
Yeah.
Well, okay, listen. Really, it's a posture thing.
What do you mean?
So when you put your hands behind your back, apparently it kind of straightens your back a little bit.
Straighten your back out.
Straight.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they tell
Also,
me.
they're just pricks too. You know what I mean? That's
It is more of an arrogant style
It's
of
an
walking.
arrogant way of walking. you
Indians
know?
are very. You are an arrogant
100%.
motherfuckers. You guys don't fuck around.
Well, there is an arrogant.
No, you know what? You're right. I was just did a road gig in Jersey, and the only fuckers in the whole room were a table of Indian women who wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you're right, and they were super arrogant about it.
Well, think about it, bro. It's like you come to this country, no one wants you, right? There's no respect. Everyone says you're like, you shitty dick and you suck, right?
Oh, sure,
and with that,
Shitty dick.
this is a direct quote from Bobby. But
No.
from that,
I said I'm circumcised. Dick.
shitty, uncircumcised dick. And then they make money, and within one generation, they're at the top of the food chain. So that will create arrogance in a lot of people.
That's what America's supposed to be.
Exactly. Yeah.
American dream is that you come here, you raise a family, you have kids, and you get your kids school, and they become successes, and their kids. That's what we're supposed to do.
No other country can switch up the whole story in
And
one
then
generation.
those kids, they go beat up the Vietnamese people who just moved in down the
Try.
block. That's the,
Try.
that's the cycle of being
75.
American. Try.
You could
exactly.
try. You could try. That's the American dream too.
It actually is. Indians love shitting on other minorities.
They do.
I don't know if
They
you
do.
Yeah,
noticed.
you guys
That's
don't.
the
You
thing.
guys are really racist.
Racist, of course.
It's funny to me because white guys take all the fucking brunt for racism, and we're not even most
Wait,
white.
you're
No,
white?
No.
Okay, never. Okay,
The racism might.
you were getting a little Puerto Rican. I'm just saying.
That's funny. Colin Quinn says that my great grandmother was raped on the Khyber Pass.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Huh?
'Cause I-
Do you even know what that is?
Do you know what the Kuiper
yeah,
has?
I do.
Yeah, and that's like a legit situation probably that happened.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he said I'm not. Because I say I'm Irish. My name is Robert Patrick
Listen,
Kelly. He's like, you're not Irish.
If someone was racist to me with geographical,
Yeah.
accuracy,
Yeah.
why don't you get your mom raped on the Brahmaputra
on the Silk
I'd be like,
Road.
Hey, it's pretty good.
yeah. Yo, it's Quinn. He knows what the Khyber Pass is. Cocksucker. He's
I'm gonna
well-
fuck your mom in Joshua. That's the district she's in.
Yeah, Quinn looks like a meth head, but he is a well-read
He's
fucking
a
white guy.
worldly man.
Yeah.
Very smart guy.
But you guys, we do get a lot of shit for. I mean, look, we earned the reputation, I guess. Definitely. But I grew up with everybody in my neighborhood. We were all poor white people, poor Italians and
Sure,
Irish people.
sure.
And the blacks, none of us had money.
Of course.
We're all like kind of not ghetto, but below middle class. But you guys are fucking. You guys are racist.
Yeah, we are. We are.
The level of specificity it gets with racism with us, my mom would be like, don't talk to Eastern Bangladesh.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even understand what
very
that means.
specific,
Like,
yeah.
that's so beyond.
We're racist against ourselves.
I would think
Exactly.
it's east of Bangladesh.
There, yes.
Thanks. You think I'm
Boom.
stupid? I know what eastern Bangladesh is. You
I'm
asshole.
blown away.
You gave me fucking longitude and latitude. How am I not going to get that? No, but it is. You guys don't fuck around with that, and you get away with it.
I mean, we don't get away with it.
Yeah,
You
you
know
do.
where we don't get away with it is when we try to be racist to white people.
Boom.
That's what happened with the Vivek Ramaswamy. He tried to talk to white people the way white people talk to black people, and he's completely been shut out of the White House.
I want to say
now.
something. Vivek is the shit.
He's
We all love
smart.
Vivek.
I mean,
Smart guy.
you can't not like that guy.
I agree.
Very charismatic.
Charismatic. I think I would have voted for that motherfucker.
He's likable until he raps Eminem.
Yeah, I mean, he's
That moment, you're like, buddy,
yeah, he fucked up.
just
I mean,
do an Indian dance.
I was sitting there going, okay, maybe DeSantis or whatever.
Yeah.
Then he came in. I was like, this guy, smart,
Yeah.
fucking self-made millionaire, knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah.
That's the way we say it in my family, right?
That's what he got his master's in that.
Good
Yeah,
head
a
on
thing
the
or two about a
shoulders.
thing or two, right?
That was his master's at the thing or two.
Most people get a
minored
thing.
in-
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
two.
minored in or two.
Yeah.
But he was so fucking badass and cool. And it would have been, imagine if there was an Indian president, and we're close.
We're very close.
We're very close.
We are in pissing distance right now.
Now, is he going to have Indian food at the White House?
He's
Because that's going to smell.
He's gonna have only
100%.
He's gonna have hamburger. helper.
100%. We're
He's
the
gonna,
most
he's gonna
arrogant
have
people.
Stouffer's lasagna, dude.
Listen, we're arrogant as shit. Of course, there's going to be Indian food at the White House. Okay, of course there is. It's going
Yeah.
to become the Gold House, and
he's
like
gonna have a bigger table
Yeah.
with Stouffer's
This
lasagna.
black dude's going to be, yo, motherfucker, I've been cooking for these bitches. I ain't making butter chicken. What the fuck is that? How do you make butter chicken? With butter?
Wait, are Bebe's kids in the White House right now?
Yeah. I would imagine.
I like how the White House cook is the same cook from 1850 in the White House.
No, that guy
You
was.
want, you want butter chicken? What the hell going on here?
Samuel Jackson. This motherfucker.
Wait, why are there so many black guys in tuxedos in the White House right now?
So it's fucking wild to me because now, too, this is the thing, too. You guys are very macho. You know what I mean? You
Patriarchal culture.
Yeah, it's a
Definitely.
macho culture. You guys
Yeah.
really don't like, they give Italian guys a fucking, you guys don't fuck around with machismo. You guys are macho dudes.
Listen, it's Indians, Italians. We're peninsula people. That's what it is. I think.
What do you think?
I think there's just something about the vibe when you come from you beat your kids and you wear a beater around everywhere and you don't give a fuck. You know?
Italians are the last white people holding down that
Yeah, you guys are
that
like,
beating the kids thing.
you guys are unshape Italians.
I mean, why are Italians
Wait,
are in
what
great
are-
shape?
Italians are not in shape
All
Indians,
the
though.
icons of Italian, Mario, Captain Lou Albano. we know.
If we
Hang
measure
on,
circumference,
Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
yeah.
You got his brother.
You pulling up Frank Stallone on us? You're pulling up Frank Stallone on us.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, wait a
Luca
minute.
Brasi was 100 pounds, right?
Chuck Zito.
Chuck Zito.
You go to Jersey Shore, situation, that abs.
You know those guys who are in love with carbs? They're in amazing shape.
Yeah.
Amazing shape.
What if we added more carbs to the carb? What if we added carbs?
Now your food
Yeah.
is
Not healthy either, though.
it's not healthy at
It's
all.
pretty healthy, actually.
It can be, but the
I
way
love that you got. He'll say something, he'll deny it, and you'll go, "You're right."
Yeah. You know, because I got the daddy mustache. That's why.
Yes, daddy.
You know, I'm going to pull off my slipper.
some of it can be, but the American food in India is not healthy. But in general, in India, vegetarian
Well,
cuisine is very
yeah,
healthy.
it's vegetarian.
Yeah.
But it's spicy as fuck.
That's what makes it healthy, though, because you got all the turmeric, you got all the ginger, you got all the garlic, you got all that stuff in there.
Right.
Right. So the food itself, it's some North Indian food.
Okay.
It's oily as shit.
People don't
greasy as
realize
hell.
that your asshole's fucked, but everything else is doing great.
Everything is you cleaned it out.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
colon is doing. Sure, your asshole must be sacrificed for the greater good.
Okay, tell me right
Every
here.
meal is a juice cleanse. You understand?
We got a Joda. What's Joda?
Joda?
Jada.
Wait.
Jadoh.
Jado? What the?
I don't know. I mean, listen.
Click that.
How
Click
about
that.
all right?
India's a gigantic country, so
Jado is not even a real thing.
That's
That
not a
looks
thing.
like
But you
literal.
gotta get Joe to study this for when he gets in front of an Indian audience and needs to do his food bits.
Wow.
What the fuck is this? Is not anyone. No one eats this.
Yeah, that's from Meghalaya. I mean,
Yeah.
You're not finding a lot of
Sorpotan?
Meghalayans out here.
It's so big that I don't even know what the fuck.
Yeah.
you're talking
Oh,
It's
you
like,
know why?
we don't know what the fuck.
Because Joe searched weird food in India. He didn't
Joe,
search
Is
food
that the
in
Google
India.
search?
He didn't search food in India. He searched weird food. He searched turban.
Joe's doing his dirty back there.
He searched turban head cuisine.
Potbelly dirtball Indian food. What the fuck, dude?
That's confirmation bias.
Baby shark curry. Like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
not Joe. I gotta let you off the hook. That's our white dude.
Yeah.
That's Zach.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Zach fucking sucks, bro.
100% racist. He was like, I'm not working
Actually,
tonight.
Danny tonight.
Is it Danny? No, Zach just threw
Christ.
Danny under the bus. Danny,
Dog meat is not
Dog
cuisine.
meat.
That's not.
You guys eat
That's
dog
in the
meat?
Northeast. No, we're a vegetarian culture.
all right, what's your
but-
favorite Indian food?
I mean, for me, it's nothing you would have heard of because it's all stuff that my mom makes.
Like what?
Curry, which is not curry, it's another dish, right?
Why do you say it that way then?
It's you say curry. Curry.
I say curry.
yeah, you know,
That's pretty good. That was good.
Curry. I'm fucking getting this.
Yeah,
what about
you're
what's
good.
your favorite dish?
I love fish curry.
Fish curry.
No, not
Different.
Curry.
Oh, fish curry.
Curry. There we go.
Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like catfish curry is my favorite.
Well, I remember we were doing Bang Bang, and Louis was like, "What do you want to eat?" And I was like, "Diner Indian." And I was like, "We went to Indian first."
Yeah.
And he rented out the whole Indian restaurant.
The
he,
fu-
he ordered the menu,
Yeah.
and then we just ate until we fucking were gonna throw up.
Are you still shitting from that experience?
Oh my god! But it was. I dated.
So you like Indian food?
I love Indian food.
What's
and
your favorite Indian dish?
I like butter chicken.
Boom.
course.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's better than chicken tikka. I think butter chicken is better than chicken tikka.
What's
They're very
chicken-
comparable, but
what's-
it's kind of the same thing.
What's chicken tikka?
It's very similar to
Hang
both.
on, hang on. What's chicken tikka?
That was
Pretty good. Sorry, we should clap.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Good job.
I want to clap every time.
He
I
is
get
our
one right.
master. He is one of us.
So good. So good. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Well, I dated an Indian girl.
Here we go.
I was
I
waiting
swear
for
to
this.
God.
Yeah.
Back, I did.
Waiting for this.
I met her at the club. This is early aughts, maybe late 90s when I first moved to New York. I met this smoking hot Indian girl.
Oh, yeah.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah.
She was
But
Puerto
no,
Rican. She was definitely Puerto Rican. Continue.
This hot Indian
Proceed.
girl named Maria Sanchez.
She had 5 kids, but it didn't matter. Pussy was still bomb.
She called me Papi.
Yeah.
No, she was an Indian girl, and she took me to. She goes, "You want to go to Indian food?" My first time ever having Indian food, and we went in. We sat on pillows.
Sure. That happens.
Okay, all right.
It happens. It happens.
Because your asshole, needs the tenderness,
I'm opening up right now. I need you guys to handle me with
A black pillow in case things go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was like a restaurant where you had to sit on pillows, and they brought naan bread. Was that
Sure.
what it? Right,
Okay.
naan
Yeah.
bread over,
Bread.
and then a lot of saucy stuff.
Yes.
A lot of and we were dipping and eating and picking up with the thing and eating with our hand.
Of course.
She was like, eat with your right hand, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a fucking great night, but last thing I want to do was kiss her at the end of the night.
Because of the breath.
My breath was fucking. I could feel my teeth were they were like soft.
Vibrating.
India,
yeah.
the main ingredient is anesthetic. You know what I'm saying? We get in there. We fucking lock it in.
Well, it's funny because they show all these videos on Facebook and TikTok and all that. It's that just this dude cooking on a rusty fucking
Fuck.
plate,
He found those.
and he's just
Oh,
throwing.
yeah. He found that.
Did you find the one where he puts his foot in it and then just keep cooking?
Yeah, he's just dipping into sauces and flipping it and folding it.
Why does IG send these videos to everybody who doesn't want to see it?
Yeah.
It's not like you're like clamoring for Indian food videos.
Oh, I am. I am.
You type in Indian food foot.
I type in fly taco. But there was. I remember there was a.
It sounds like a way of saying pussy.
Yeah,
actually.
The
It's
old fly
disgusting,
taco, you know what I'm
horrible.
talking about?
It really is a
Pussy in Flint, Michigan.
Nasty
you know what I'm
pussy,
saying?
yeah.
Fly taco is a great name.
Get a bit of a fly.
You wanna get in there?
Oh, you gonna leave me hanging?
Sorry, but I
See?
didn't realize.
Sucker, goddamn Indians
Sorry,
have
I'm
no
sorry.
respect for us.
We're arrogant like that.
I saw that wild.
I deny your daps.
Oh, you do not.
You're not
Not
good.
my tap. I tap you.
What is your SAT score?
If
Okay, Deb.
Okay, tap me.
No, okay, 160 is enough.
All right.
Almost. You're getting there.
He's getting better every
He's
single
getting better.
Just hanging out with us is like osmosising a better Indian
that's
accent.
You're gonna do a little cat at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there was this video I saw. It was crazy because, like I said before, we were supposed to go to India, and I was very excited. We're gonna go for a month, and it was I don't know. It was like oh shit, I think 20 grand. This is me and Keith Robinson back in the day, and we were supposed to go and They were like, you can't. We need you to type out your whole set verbatim because there's censor police in India, and if you say anything against the government or against some whatever,
This is 20 years ago?
and they'll arrest you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? It freaked me out. So I was I go, all right, I'm going to go to internet cafe. This is before you even had a computer on your own.
Right. Yeah.
And Keith came out with a wrinkled piece of paper with he ripped out of a notebook.
Yeah.
He goes, how do I get it to him? I'm like, what? We have to go type it out, you fuck. So we went to an internet cafe and he was just, hell.
God damn.
Typing out a shitty act, one finger at a time. And needless to say, we did not get the gig.
Okay, listen. If a black guy sees an Indian guy on a basketball court, it's like Jesus Christ. When an Indian guy sees a black guy typing with one
the
finger on a
computer,
computer, it's the same feeling.
Typing like a
this
Tyrannosaurus
guy
Rex just out
is
here
not
like this.
doing what? Can someone? What is that?
If you see an Indian guy typing fast, it's like, he's Superman.
But it's like our ceiling is so high for IT.
It really is,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Now, here's a problem I have. Now, I am racist,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, same.
but I am racist like everybody is racist. Sure.
Of course.
I got scammed, and it just so happens all the time it's one of you guys.
I didn't know we were Nigerian.
He was forcing the racial slur back into his soul.
You've never met one Nigerian guy?
No,
He's like,
you're right. I'm going to tell you about that. You're right about that.
Okay.
They've taken your spot a little bit.
Sure.
Because my son was over the Christmas break he's like, Dad, he got dumped by his old girlfriend. He's like, she dumped me, but I got a new girlfriend. And he showed me a picture of this beautiful Spanish girl. I'm like, he goes, I want to send her $20 you want for Christmas. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
I'm like, whoa. How long you been dating this girl? He goes, 2 days. I go, whoa. You're not sending. Give me that. He was dating a Nigerian guy named Nuntuktuk for fucking 2 days.
Prince Nuntuktuk to you. But yeah.
My girlfriend Olu needs money.
I was like, fucking asshole. We had to change his number, take everything off his phone. You fucking dum-dum. Sweet kid, but it's like, so now,
You go to the phone and he's like,
It runs in the
Yeah.
family, apparently. You got
Yeah.
scammed. Your son got scammed.
well, I got scammed on my credit card by Indian dude. So here's the problem.
Boom.
Here's the fucking rub.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I got scammed by the Indian guy. I call up American Express. Who answers the phone?
Indian
Indian
guy.
guy.
Yep.
I hung up.
It's a
Bobby's having a paranoid fit where everyone's Indian around him now.
I
He
call
can't
back.
escape.
cancel my DoorDash from Palace of India.
I call back. I called back 4 times till I got an angry black woman. I was like, I trust you.
You can always trust an angry black woman.
Hello, American Express. May I help you?
Here's the thing. It was an Indian guy impersonating a girl named Shiva. I'm sorry.
What?
It was an Indian guy being like, how you doing?
What is the thing over in India that they're scamming all the fucking time?
Of course.
And here's the funny thing about the scammers. They, like I told you, they're macho motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They get caught and they get mad at the person.
Bro, I have the story for this.
Okay, great.
Okay, and the best thing about them is what they'll do with their names, right? My philosophy about these guys is they're like, you know how pirates used to be in the Navy or something like that, right?
Yeah.
These scammers used to work at legit call centers and got bounced out, right?
Okay.
So they're kind of like pirating on the high seas of these scammers. One time I called the guy, and this is they're doing the Social Security scam, right?
Yeah.
Guy gets on the phone, he's like, hello. Accent's all fucked up, right? He can't do the American accent
Right.
yet. He's like, hello. I'm like, yeah, who's this? He's like, yeah, hi, this is a special agent, Dax Mullen. Called himself Dax Mullen. Okay, called himself Dax Mullen. Immediately, he's like, I'm calling from the Social Security
It's a great white guy
Administration.
name,
It's an
though.
amazing white guy
Dax
name.
Mullen is a great
He wasn't
choice.
just a white guy. He's like, I'm a white guy who fucks a
Yeah,
ton. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Dax Mullen on duty, swinging dick, you know? So this guy's trying to scam me and all this and that. I know it's a scam. I'm playing along. I want to have some fun with it. You know, oh, do you have a house in San Antonio? I'm like, yeah, I do actually. All the things that it would lead him to believe that I'm a drug lord or whatever. He's like, and I finally get to the point. I'm like, well, what should I do, Dax Mullen? I'm like, what should I do, Officer Mullen? And at this point, he catches. He's like, sir, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm like, yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna need you to take a banana, peel it, and stick it in your asshole. And then he just hung up on me.
I had a guy call me up about there was a scam that I owed the IRS $5,000.
So yes, that's
If I didn't pay it, he was like, they are coming to you right now,
Yeah.
and they will be and arrest you.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, man, And he's like, I'm telling you right now. I go, all right, I'll pay you the money if you spell Massachusetts. And he went, fuck you, motherfucker.
Hey,
you
look that Indians run spelling bees.
Listen, not this dumb
Indians run spelling bees.
He got mad.
For some reason, when these guys get mad, they always get gay with the anger.
Yeah.
I will lick your asshole with my own tongue. You're like, you showed me, buddy. It's a weird thing. It is a weird thing because they are all. It's weird. They have like a whole scam house. It's a bunch.
Because you can hear the other scammers in the back doing the same script.
So
too.
it's like a literal scam house, and they all make money and they like pay commission. To
Yeah,
them.
they moneyball the shit though. They're like, listen, it doesn't matter. We throw all this shit against the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some 90-year-old person.
Yeah, I know.
And then that's how they do it.
It's so fucked up because I watch the guys who fuck with the hackers who fuck with the scammers.
Yeah.
And they get into their camera and then they know their name.
Yeah.
And it's like they get almost excited, like, ooh. And they call it, he's looking. Oh,
We're gonna be on YouTube.
yeah.
Finally.
They don't give a fuck. But it is a fucking crazy country because there's a billion of you motherfuckers over there.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do?
Yeah, you got to scam someone.
I mean, a rupee, what is $1? 7 million rupees?
$1 now is
like
probably like 20 rupees to $1.
That's
The
it?
rupees doing
It's getting up
pretty
there.
good now.
See, here's the thing. Back when we were gonna go, like somebody told me you can get a kid for like $1 a day.
Listen,
Not a kid. I don't know. Stop. Hang on a second. Hang on.
with $1,
I believe that's renting a kid. But yeah.
No, but you could get like somebody to take certain.
Oh yeah. You could take care of them through one of the.
You could get somebody to get you with drinks and be
course.
around and do all your shit all day long for like a couple bucks.
Yes, definitely.
I was like, I want to go there and have a slave.
I mean, that is what it is.
and here's the thing: it's like a willing slave. He's like, I am your slave.
Yeah.
Tell me what to do.
They like it.
Here's the thing: you have to understand, India's coming up so hard that eventually white people will call India to scam them with Indian accents.
It's true.
I can't wait.
They'll-
Hey,
hello,
listen,
my name is
Bobby's
Karamchand.
gonna be there.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to send a fucking dead cow to your house, you cocksuckers. Stick your fucking curry in your assholes.
Dead cow to your house. It's the Godfather scene, but with a cow head.
But with Indian people. Yeah, you got it.
Oh no! Ah.
Typical Indian had to explain it.
Bengali, dumber.
It's a Kumon thing.
Now, is India coming up? Is shit going down over there? Are you
India's
guys
doing really well.
Is it?
Yeah, India's
coming up.
Economy is growing very rapidly.
What
I
is
think
it
right
growing-
now? It's like the fourth largest economy in the
What's it
world.
growing from? What is the
IT services
ITs.
industry
Besides
tech
spice.
services, spices.
spice? What is it? The Spice Road?
Yeah,
What, Imodium pills
Yeah.
is our main export.
they got steel. They got a lot of natural resources there too.
Yeah.
Steel, but IT services.
Well,
stuff
back
like
in the
that.
day,
Yeah.
you guys were the
Well,
shit.
India used to be the wealthiest country on the planet
Sure.
for
Yeah.
like 1,000 years or something.
Yeah, you guys were not fucking around
No.
for a long time,
yeah.
and then you fell off.
We fell off hard. Yeah.
Fell off hard.
Yeah,
dude.
the little British. Some Nigel was like, "Hello, boing."
All right, it's all right.
Britain really fucking.
Tripped on me musket. Oh no, all right.
they really stuck it to you for a while.
They did. They're getting it back though.
How long was 250 years? 250.
For the Brits, it was like 200 years.
Yeah, long time.
And then I saw one scam that I loved in India that was just such a terrible scam. The guy would walk around with
democracy.
With shit on a stick and flick it on people's shoes, and the other guy would walk over, hey man, you got shit on your shoe, and be like, oh, there's a guy over there that cleans shit off his shoes. But all three of them went in together.
That's a classic scam.
so all three of those-
That's something you could find in New York.
They're
You
all-
can't find a
Not a shit
a
flinger.
3-card shit Monty. That is a pure Indian thing.
Three shit Monty.
Yeah, dude. That is fucking crazy. Now, but it is
monstrous.
It is
Monstrous.
and I get a little mad at you guys because we
For
get,
existing. Yeah.
No, I love dude. I love Indian people. I have a group. My doctor that did my surgery.
Yeah.
If he's not Indian, I ain't fucking.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
You think I want a fucking Greek doing my surgery?
Your doctor is Shaniqua Davis. The hell it is.
Yeah, fuck off.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I don't want you flying a plane, but let me tell you something. Surgery, physics, you guys are fucking the guys I want to go to. But you guys definitely litter a lot. You don't care about fucking litter. And
That's true.
We get a lot of shit for littering, fucking up the planet. And I feel like America, not to stick up for us, but I'm gonna. Trump, listen.
I love America. What are you kidding me? Love Trump.
Huge fan.
You guys are Trump fans?
I like Trump. He loves Trump way more than I do.
I love Trump, dude.
I like
I'm
Trump,
fucking
though.
all in.
I like his comedic vibe for sure.
I went to the MSG
Yeah, yeah.
rally.
Yeah.
You
I
did?
had a VIP pass to go.
Get the fuck who,
Yeah.
Vivek?
No, he saw.
Another guy.
You can't unbrown this guy.
You think that's the only one? Vivek's on the outs. There's more prominent Indians on
waiting
the
for-
inner circle.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, for sure.
You guys are definitely you got coming hot.
We got deep state Indians now.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an Indian president.
Yeah.
We are going to, pretty soon.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yeah,
will
give
pick
it
up-
like another generation.
Yeah, it's coming.
You know,
It's coming because you guys don't fuck around.
Yeah.
We fucked around with fame and fortune.
Boom.
You guys fucked around with legitimate schooling,
Yeah.
hard work,
Boom.
and raising your children.
yeah.
And we were just like, do what you want to do.
That's the thing. Italians would beat their kids and then they wouldn't make them study. Y'all should
I know, they would just beat them to take out their day on them or something. You know,
But
it was like
Indians
he's a
would
little
beat
horny.
them and then like go read something.
Yeah, go read something.
That was
you
the
got a
essential.
bad grade on the test. You know,
And don't beat their study hand.
Yeah.
Italians, y'all just beat whatever body part.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on, dude.
You don't hit their pencil finger.
Don't hit the pencil finger, man. Keep them locked in.
It really is true, man. You guys
Yeah,
are not
yeah.
fucking around.
My mom was she used to beat me to study more. Like that was like a legit, it was beat him to study
What did
more.
she beat you with?
The dough roller was the main one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We call it belun. Boom. Sandal. Any sandal.
Sandals.
And, sandal's a classic though. That's
Hand is really the preferred
Yeah.
thing, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Slap.
You know,
Slap.
the same way a switch can really hurt.
Yeah.
A quick hand can also.
A nice slap in the
Quick.
face.
Yeah.
What'd y'all get like weapon wise?
Well, I had a stepfather who used to literally punch me in the face.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think that's
Yeah.
not good. That's emotional problem.
And
Yeah, that
step
was-
means there's no end to it.
Yeah.
You know, there's no like I love you end.
yeah,
You know.
exactly.
Yeah, we just took it too. We either didn't do it or we did it too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was either open dialogue therapy or
Yeah.
Thunderdome.
I'm not going to talk to you till you're 38, or I'm going to fucking throw you downstairs and rape your mom.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, too far.
Like, what do you want, emotional or physical abuse?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
choose.
yeah,
You
exactly,
choose.
Exactly. Which one? You open the tap the head? Ah, rape today.
But you guys now, do you have to marry Indian woman?
No.
It's preferred for my
But-
mom.
yeah.
Your mom wants.
Bengali, but she does, at this point now doesn't give a fuck.
So if you brought some white Irish chick home with thin lips, she's going to be happy.
She'd like it. I mean, they like the whites. You know
She-
what I mean? They like the pale skin.
All right, let me rephrase that. Shaniqua comes home.
Well,
and
now
her hair looks
now
like
we're
a
talking.
her hair looks like a
It better be
carousel.
Dr. Shaniqua. You know what I'm saying?
If she takes her wig off, hang on one second.
Her Indian wig. Her Indian ass weave. What are you doing with my sister's head?
always.
Who is this?
Basanti.
It's so funny because all the weaves, a really good weave
Yeah.
is Indian hair.
Indian hair.
Always.
Yeah, not American Indian because we wear them out.
Yeah.
Fucking
exactly.
assholes.
It's from the temple. They
Temple.
take the temple, they take
Yeah.
the hair, and they give
They,
it to.
they grow their hair
Shaquanda.
beautifully
Yeah.
long.
Yes.
Indian hair
Yeah.
is the most prized hair for wigs, I
course.
think, in the world.
Yes, it is.
Because you have beautiful hair.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Why? Yeah, you guys all have great hair. What is up with that?
I thought you were gonna go like great hair, shit faces.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I mean, listen, you're not. I still have found the Brad Pitt of Indian dude faces.
That's Brad Armpit for sure.
I mean, you're a good looking dude.
Thank you.
But you're Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Makes it even better.
Well,
There's a swarthiness to it. There's a danger to it. You know.
is there an Indian guy that is sexy, like universal?
Yeah.
The heroes.
You go to
in
all
America.
the Bollywood heroes.
Yeah.
Those guys are all like, you know what? Because they try to manicure themselves. For a long time, they were taking their cues from what is attractive in the West.
What is-
right?
yeah.
What is it? So I want a six-pack abs. You know, before it was all the pot-bellied guy. It was all
Yeah.
a bunch of Robert Kellys running Bollywood. You know
That
what
hurt.
I'm saying? Hey, I'm just.
I mean-
wait, I can't get any get back here.
No, you get some. I said you were good looking. I said he was the ugly one. I said you were the good looking one.
He didn't say I was hot. So I should have. I should
It's
have.
always the opposite. He's the good-looking one, actually.
Who's that?
I don't even know.
That's not an Indian
That's my.
guy.
That's
an
my.
Indian
That's
guy,
my
yeah.
wallpaper.
That's
what it is.
half Greek, half Indian.
He's Indian.
Yeah,
That's
light skin. Light skin.
So if you're Indian, you're just Indian.
What do you mean?
If you have,
Yes,
if you're a
yes.
mix,
well, North.
Oh, you mean like that?
is there an Indian like Italian that you guys know of?
Hold on.
Indian.
Moss Pericone
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's actually genetically
or hot? Yeah.
yeah. He's
Because you guys, not until recently did you start like dating other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the last 20, 30 years maybe.
Yeah.
Where it was okay.
That's why you gotta really love the old school '60s Indians who were going to white girls,
it's-
being like, "Hello, they are beautiful."
Yeah.
That guy was charming.
That's the downfall of you guys.
What are you talking about?
It is 100%.
white women?
He's right.
100%.
White women. Yeah.
White women are
Always.
it's the downfall of everybody.
Always.
It's
of course.
true because when you
That-
marry an
that's-
Indian
yeah.
woman, you're marrying another mom. You're basically getting another mom in your life who's
Yeah.
going to instill the discipline, you know what I
Right.
mean, and keep you on your toes.
Yeah. And
White
she's-
woman's just like, no, let's just enjoy all this, and then by the end of it, it's all squandered. and
Yeah,
kids
she's
are all
like,
spoiled.
let's open a coffee shop. I've always wanted to. You need a chick without hopes and dreams.
Boom.
Yeah,
You need a chick who just wants to be family.
Yes.
Of course.
And you motherfuckers are ruining that. Your generation.
Yeah.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah,
What's her name?
Felice.
Is she white?
No,
She's
Chinese.
Chinese.
Chinese American.
Well, you guys are fucking doubling down on smart. I mean,
Exactly.
geez, that kid's gonna be a savant.
Exactly.
That kid's gonna come out going 75,000 plus 75,000.
or it could be the worst of both. You know?
I love how Bobby's idea of high math was addition.
Was that addition? I didn't even know that was an addition.
75 plus 75. He's like, this is what it
What do y'all do at MIT? Huh?
I thought that was
What do y'all-
I thought that was multiplication.
Bobby's doing
That's
70, 75 with the fingers.
He's like, I do long addition.
I actually did during the pandemic, I did my kid's homework once and he failed it. But he failed. And I literally got into an argument. I was like, Max, that's wrong. And he was like, Dad, I think it's, I go, that's wrong. And I made him change 5 answers. All
To
5
wrong?
All 5 of them were wrong.
And then he brought the grade back
like-
to you, and you beat him for the grade.
No, my wife said, you're on art for the rest of the pandemic. And you have a girlfriend
No
too?
more emailing with Ola until your grades come up. Okay.
No, I'm just out here.
You got no chicks.
I got chicks
All right, real
I'm
nice.
out here.
All right, cool.
in the rotation. You know?
Usama's the brown Brad Pitt that you've been looking
Are you?
for. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm out here. I'm you know.
Yeah,
You
he's
got
a
it.
huge
Get
fuck
done.
boy.
Really?
He's notorious.
His confidence is fucking. I
know.
Annoying, but
Yeah.
hot at the same time.
Exactly.
That's how you get
Why'd
him.
you call him hot? Like you're.
I mean, for me,
There we go.
my taste.
It's an age thing.
He's a little light skinned.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm not really.
Legendary comedians prefer me. Sorry, buddy. Have fun with whatever rando retarded
Hot
thoughts.
doors.
I
You
like
know?
a more caramel.
If Dave Chappelle calls you hot, I'm gonna quit comedy. Man, that motherfucker hot as hell. Man.
Now, are you guys religious?
Pranav is more religious than I am.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it Hindu?
Hindu, yeah.
Now, explain to me what the Hindu religion is, because I've heard a lot of stuff. Am I your god?
Actually, in a manner of speaking, yeah. I mean, your first Netflix special was
Oh, I'm talking about
groundbreaking to me.
physically. Do I look like? Is it Buddha?
No, the Buddha is related though. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you're a fat fuck. Of course, we get that.
Robbie
but-
was like, am I hot? And Pranav's like, you're a funny guy. You're a real funny guy. And I
I'll
want to
take
say
it.
that.
That's what my wife does. You're hilarious. Bring that check home, chubby. Let me ask you a question. Seriously, what is the religion of Hindu?
what is the religion of?
Yeah, like I don't understand it. What is it?
Well, Hinduism is a very diverse. It's not really. It's a religion, but it's really more of a civilization. It's more of a culture.
Okay.
than it is. It's really just the Indian culture.
Okay.
Is what you define it as. So any region that you go to, people might worship a different deity, but the things that remain the same throughout, right, are the basic principles behind how you worship. It's really more about how you worship than who or what you worship.
You lost me 5 hand
I
gestures
know.
ago.
I know. I was like, this is not going to go well at all.
All he heard was ding 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 ding.
I'll tell you what, my kid wants to piss me off. He has a soundboard on his phone and he plays it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I swear to God.
Oh no!
He loves the song.
He's already racist in a fun way. Yeah. Love the kid. Already.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, so you're not religious.
He's Muslim.
I grew up Muslim.
You're Muslim.
I mean, now I don't follow a lot of the tenets. You know, I don't really have the discipline for Islam, but, I grew up in it.
Islam is no joke. You can't fuck around with that.
There's a lot more discipline, like rigid. Like there's a lot more like broad values, and like you can kind of like.
That's why all the hippies went to India in
Yeah.
like the 60s because of the Hindu stuff, you know.
Islam
Like
is
the
more-
meditation,
the Beatles and all
then
that.
the
Yeah.
yoga and the breathing and all that.
Right.
Yeah, Islam is more rigid in terms of its ideology, but there's all types of Muslims that like.
Now, do you pray 5 times a day?
No, I've never done that. in my
Really?
life. Yeah.
Why
well,
is
one
that?
time I did it.
Not even when you were a kid?
One time I did it just to try it out 5 times. We gotta wake up at dawn to pray the first one.
Fuck, man, it's
Fajr. Fajr is the dawn one.
It is. I'm telling you, we were just in Boston recently, Massachusetts, and we had to stop for gas. And I was coming out, and I was trying to go back to my car, and there was 2 Muslims who worked
God.
at the place.
Yeah.
and they were just on mats outside
Sure.
in the way. I'm like, can you guys just do this out back? I mean, east is east is east.
Jesus Christ. It wasn't even
Bobby
too-
would love India.
Dude,
Actually,
it was just too
they'd be,
homeless.
they'd be lapping and hitting with sticks. The Muslims worshipping on the road.
Do they really?
It was just two Muslim guys sleeping on the road like homeless. And he's like, can y'all stop praying for a second?
They
Jesus
weren't
Christ.
even Muslim. They were
Just two dark brown
homeless
guys.
Mexicans.
Can y'all stop praying to Allah for 1 second?
But it's kind of a tough religion. If you're going to be in it, you got to look. Catholic is easy as pie. It's Sunday.
Yeah, sure.
You know, as soon as you get the bread,
Yeah.
Dominus Ominous, and then I'll see you next week.
I mean, but the same way that like Catholic has like a lot of rigid rules too, Islam has it, but people follow different levels of it. You know,
Right. I feel like in Islam, if you don't follow it, so you don't have to be.
I mean, technically, right? But there's all types of people who like, you know, that it comes in all forms.
Right.
So there's people who are like super Muslim, fuck you. If you're gay, fuck you. You're gonna go to hell. Then there's people who are like, listen, I drink, I fuck, but I won't eat pork. You know, they cherry pick some of
You don't eat pork.
I eat pork,
Oh, what the fuck are you?
bro. I'm just a fucking in the
dude.
streets, bro.
Wow. But you don't eat meat.
I eat meat.
No, you mean
What are you?
I don't eat
two?
beef.
Yeah.
You don't eat beef.
Yeah.
You can't eat the cow.
Don't eat
What
the
is up with the cow thing?
It took how long for it to go full cow mode?
Hey guys.
I just love meeting
Yeah.
somebody who's never encountered
I
Indians
know.
before.
Well, I know Indian, like I know Russell Peters, but you wind up talking about rap and shit. You know,
I mean, I'm just blown away like how Robbie.
Russell's
has
whiter
escaped.
than me.
I agree. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm blown away that you've escaped Indians for this long.
I
It's
know.
like an insane.
That's
thing.
pretty amazing.
I'm telling you, we didn't have.
He didn't. He can't even detect them. That's the problem. He doesn't know yet.
Yeah.
I swear to God, and I have Indian friends, and I love the family part. I love
Sure.
that they're family first. I wish more Italians, Americans. I'm not gonna say Italians are very family first, but
Of
I
course.
feel like this generation. I feel like we're going back to it. I feel like we got away from it in the late '90s. We rebelled against religion. We rebelled against family.
Yeah.
And then the 2000s was just all about anybody could be. Once the internet came, it was like about Facebook and Instagram and MySpace and X and Twitter, all this shit. Like be famous, talk and scroll and all that shit. And I feel like the discipline for a child is vital to their moral compass into being a well-adjusted person. And I feel like Americans, look, you go to a park when I was a kid, there was nobody around. You go to a park now, it's a bunch of middle-aged women in fucking Lexuses and Mercedes on their phone, ignoring their kids. When I was a kid, you fucking went to the park, hung out with other kids, or you hung out with your mom or something. You did something as a family together. And now I feel like we lost it. But you guys kept that tight. You guys, your father, your father's father, you kept that tight. You're getting an education. You're going to be successful. You're going to have a job. And you're going to fucking take care of your family and take care of this family. We're the motherfuckers.
Well, but listen, the thing you got to understand is that everything happens on a trajectory in this country, right? So the next generations after ours, are going to be more and more and more American.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is. Like we're not going to just stay and be like, hey, you have to do this and that and the other thing. Like I'm not marrying an Indian, right?
Yeah.
At least that I know of, right? My brother's first wife was an Indian. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then he went back for the second one because he learned his lesson. But you know what I mean? He named his kids, American names, white names. You
Like
know what
what?
I mean? Dylan, Ryan, that kind of thing. He named them Irish names, actually. Yeah, we're the Biharis now. You know what I mean?
What was his last name? What was the kid's last name?
Bihari.
Bihari?
Yeah, my last name.
Dylan Bihari?
Yeah.
Sean Bihari?
It could pass for Italian.
It sounds like a nickname.
Ryan.
Yo, man, Sean Bihari.
It works.
It works. But the kids and the kids and kids, they're going to slowly lose the thread to
Yeah.
India and Indian culture and all
Definitely.
that. Right?
Yeah.
And just become more
It's kind of
American.
sad.
It's a little bit sad.
Do y'all do I always like the Italian Sunday dinner. Do y'all do that?
Well, I grew up in an Irish Catholic family.
Never mind.
So we did fucking
Oh God, corned beef Tuesday.
No. We Irish Catholics, like you'll get a steak that was cooked in a frying pan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a potato and like carrots that were boiled with butter and salt.
Yeah.
And you were happy to get it.
Yeah.
I think
Sounds fine.
I think the famine wasn't that there wasn't any potatoes. They didn't want to eat them.
Yeah.
The fucking cuisine. Is
Well,
like,
my mom, when she married her third husband, the good one, Larry, he was Italian.
Right.
So he cooked.
Oh, nice.
That's
Boom.
when you're in an Italian house and the dad's cooking, that's
Party.
fucking Italian. You know what I
Party.
mean? And they would always pasta and meatballs and spaghetti, and so he did all that. But I married a fucking Native American Polak from Everett, Massachusetts.
goddamn. What Polacks got the stroganoff? No.
Pierogies.
Look,
Pierogies.
everyone has their cuisine, but
Anyone can do meat and bread correct.
Yeah,
that's given. Everything else, if you can't make vegetables good, you suck.
pierogies. I fuck with
Is it?
pierogies.
Always.
I love
Pierogies the shit.
Pierogies
Always.
are great.
Yeah.
Pierogies, no joke. It looks like fucking something that came out of a cow's asshole.
True.
Also, it's like a high cuisine. They're like, what if applesauce?
Yeah.
What if sour cream?
It's true.
It's very high stoner
They stole
cuisine.
that from the Jews.
yeah, that's also true.
They took that from the Jews.
Which is why, why would you take Jewish cuisine? But anyway,
You don't like Jewish cuisine?
until 2:30 p.m. It's all good. After 3 p.m., it's like, get the fuck out of my house.
What?
Because dinner sucks. But breakfast, bagels, you got deli, pastrami, phenomenal.
Sure.
But gefilte fish at 7, what's going on there?
You don't fuck with latkes?
That's lunch,
latke?
it's lunch food.
Latkes is good.
Is Lakar a lunch food?
Yeah.
What about a
Brunch
knish?
food, actually.
Knish.
Knish is a breakfast food.
Is it a breakfast food?
Yeah.
Jewish bakers are very.
Yeah. No, of course.
Something about them
no
in
dinner.
ovens.
No Jewish dinner has ever trumped anything.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You're right.
I know.
Damn it.
I know.
I didn't know about
Lunch,
that.
phenomenal. Breakfast, let's go.
Now,
Dinner, get away.
now you're mad that the hostages were released. Now, let me ask a question.
Why did you believe? You didn't direct it to him. Why did I get that one? Why did I get that one? You're hot, and I am right. I hate hostages. Hilarious. But yes,
True. He was upset.
But yes, yeah.
You were.
It's not.
Oh, God.
I was upset that they were alive for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Above the olive tree,
I know.
above the Zionist olive tree.
Zionist. What a great word.
So
It
rolls
sounds
off
like
the
like a super like a Marvel word.
tongue. The Zionists are here. Yeah, exactly.
Now, you guys, it is. I feel like I do feel a little. I don't feel like I'm racist because I don't know Indian culture. I don't know Indian dudes. But you guys have just kind of started taking over in the last 15
Yes,
years
yes.
stand up, and I think it's because of Netflix. Because listen, back in the day, comedy was American. It was a little bit of British,
yeah.
a little bit of Canada.
Of course. They were acting well, right? John Candy, you had a little
Yeah.
Mike
Jim
Myers.
Carrey.
They were
act.
comedy actors.
Yeah.
They were like improv guys.
Yeah.
actually,
Improv,
But
which
stand-ups.
which is one letter short of improve. If you ask me. But they.
He's not a math guy. He's an English guy.
Thank
That's where his
you.
genius is. All right.
Gary Gellman once tapped me on the back and said, "Good job."
So now I know I'm an asshole.
But it really, since Netflix and since comedies went worldwide, it's like, okay, we have to. I feel like you guys started seeing like generation before you, maybe, or maybe your generation started seeing stand up for the first time, and was like, oh shit, I want to do this.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because the life cycle is kind of the same way. So you have like kind of Indian comics doing 80s stuff right now in a weird way. Like you have like comics when like men and women.
Oh, in India, you mean?
Yeah. So it's like the life
okay.
cycle is still the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
It's still those embryonic stages where it's like
Yeah.
women do be shopping a little bit.
Yeah.
And we have to get through that. But here's the thing. Because the market's so huge, that women be shopping bit has
Women-
8 billion
Yeah, it
views.
has like I mean,
Women be buying spice. I mean, paprika. My wife came home with paprika.
Women be shitting after dinner.
Women be wearing flipper flops.
8 million views.
Just because.
Bob puts out a new video of him being like Indian accent.
Yeah,
He gets
yeah.
a whole new career.
I'm telling you what, Indian crowds down at the cellar when there's always like,
Oh, dude.
it fucking
Fire.
because they don't get offended.
yeah.
Real,
right.
they don't get offended at shit. It's very real.
They have money. They have money. When you have money and you have a good job, you don't give a fuck about politics like
Plus,
that.
also, they come to a comedy show with the correct expectation of hearing some wild shit, and maybe getting. And for them, it's a rush. They're getting. I headlined a show in Jersey this weekend. Poked fun at a table of Indians.
Bragger.
They loved it. They loved it.
Bobby, if you went to
know?
Mumbai, legit, if you went to Mumbai today, right, did a show, you would have the best out of your life.
I
You
wanna-
would,
I
because
want to go.
they
to
would
India.
love you.
I really would love to go to India. Ever since we were supposed to go, I was so excited.
Yeah, dude.
We were going to spend. They were going to put us in 5-star hotels. They were going to fly us business class out there. I think we were getting 20 grand each. We were going to spend a month in India, and I was like, I can't wait to go check out this country. I was so bummed out that we didn't get those kids' stupid henpecking typing and our shitty acts. But I would definitely love to go back to India and check it out. But I am scared because it looks. Here's what it does. It looks. Oh, I've been in New York for 25 years.
Yeah.
New York is overwhelming. There's a lot of people, but India, there's a lot of motherfuckers.
There's a lot of motherfuckers dude.
on the street.
It's crazy there.
And it's a little overwhelming because if I feel like I've watched travel guys that go over there, and it seems like you got to know what the fuck you're doing or have somebody. If not, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
It is
No,
crazy.
it's like living underwater if you're not used to that.
Dude,
you
it
know what
is.
I mean?
Right.
It's a whole different fucking thing. It's a whole different culture. It's a whole different way of being. People are very nice, right? Shit like that. And they love when foreign people or whatever come, you want to do the jokes, they're all going to come out and see you. But to negotiate being in a city in India is no joke. You go to New Delhi, you instant asthma. Instant asthma.
Oh, yeah.
Emphysema. You're immediately if you're a jogger in New Delhi, that is less healthy than you just sitting on your ass at home eating butter chicken. You know,
Dude, you think New York population's dense? Literally, you're like in India, right? You look down, you're scissoring a kid.
yeah, exactly.
You're scissoring him.
You're having a threesome.
You're having a
basically.
threesome with,
you
like,
know what I
2
mean?
kids.
You've got someone's dick up your ass.
and they're all
You're fucking-
coming. And
Yeah, everyone's jizzing.
Everyone's
too.
coming.
Yeah,
Everyone's
that's why
jizzing.
there's so many people. It's just,
When are we, guys? When are we going? I want to scissor a kid. You guys sold.
I love arts and crafts. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it looks overwhelming. It looks like
a lot.
I would need to go with somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing.
And dude, add Dhaka, which is the capital of Bangladesh, even more population dense.
no shit.
It's insane. These
How do they survive? How do they?
They
Well,
don't.
How do they? How do
they
they?
die.
well, now you understand why it's easy for Indians to thrive here because they're
Because-
wearing ankle weights their whole life over there,
Right.
working their asses off, right? And then they come here and they're like, shit is kind of easy here. Even education wise, it's very competitive, very difficult to the education there. Even
Do they have good education in India?
India has very good education. Actually,
STEM.
Yeah, they have
STEM. You know,
What?
like
No,
science,
it
science
has
and
a
math.
very old education
Hang
system
on one second.
there.
Say STEM again.
STEM.
Don't ever do it again because you know I did multiplication earlier. Now you're fucking putting in little short phrases that I don't know what the fuck. I thought it
STEM.
was-
I love celery.
stem cell research is big in India.
Also true.
Now, is it like can you go like you can go to Turkey and get an awesome hair transplant?
Yeah.
What is India known for?
You can go get some drugs at the pharmacy, probably.
What?
Stuff. But you can do that in Mexico. You know.
Oh, so it's just that.
yeah,
Yeah. Is it a third world country?
India is still it's emerging out of it, but India is still very poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even China is still poor as fuck. People just don't show you that. You
Right,
know
because
what
they
I mean?
can't, or you'll be killed.
Yeah, India,
Right.
you can still see it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Now Pakistan is right next door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And are you guys still fucking hating each other?
I mean, the Pakistanis hate the Indians more. The Indians are kind of over it because
So you're the Israel.
we're a much more
Well,
powerful country. Actually, Pakistan's technically the Israel of South Asia.
Really?
Yeah, because they're the made up state.
But you both
that
have
kind of came in out of
nukes.
nowhere. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Both have nukes.
That's frightening.
yeah.
It's kind of like, Dallas, Fort Worth. Fort Worth's like, fuck Dallas. And Dallas is like, who, what?
Yeah. Who are you?
Who are you guys?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. India's like the powerhouse.
Yeah.
Pakistan's kind of like in shambles,
Is
A
it
lot of-
really?
A lot of
yeah,
corruption,
it's
a lot
not
going
doing
on. Bangladesh could be. They can go either way. They just had an insurrection. They had like a lot of revolution going on. So both Pakistan and Bangladesh are kind of fuck knows what's going on. India's power up. It's powering up.
Yeah, I get that vibe, man. The Indian dudes are kind of just fucking everywhere now.
Yeah.
and
here's
it's
the thing: the better the Indian economy is, the more confident Indians are at bars. So you'll see them kind of hit on girls more, like "What's up?" Because our country is like coming up.
Yeah.
I
but
remember I talked to
Trump just did the order though, where no birthright citizenship for
yeah.
like H-1B types anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So the population is going to stabilize here of Indians in America.
Okay,
very soon.
explain that to my listeners. And when I say that, I mean to me.
Yeah. So, there was a big controversy about the H-1B visa, which a lot of Indian tech companies will use to just flood America with Indians. I mean, they can't really flood them. There's a cap on how many you can come.
Right.
There's a debate, let's remove the cap. And then people are like, fuck no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, Trump just signed an order yesterday basically trying to remove the idea of birthright citizenship for two people who have a kid, but they're not citizens.
So they have a kid here,
Yeah.
and that makes them a citizen. Because
The
their
Indian
kid
way
is
of
a
doing it
citizen.
was
Right.
like an Indian couple would come here on H-1Bs, work at some tech company or whatever, right? But then they would have a kid here, and when you have a kid here, then that makes you eligible for the green card.
Right.
Your kid's a citizen, right?
Right.
So if you get rid of that, you're kind of now stemming the flow of Indians into the United States.
Right.
It's a little fucked.
So the population is going to stabilize with that. I think it's perfectly fine, but
They're still gonna come. It's not gonna stop them from coming.
Yeah, because Indians love to come.
They love to come.
we
I mean, that's-
jizzing everywhere.
Literally
They're fucking
jizzing.
1.5
scissoring all the
billion.
time.
Yeah.
Scissoring and jizzing.
Exactly.
Scissoring and jizzing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not gonna stop them because like the Indians love America. They want to come here.
Yeah, I don't. I've never like.
It's going to stop them.
You think it's stop them?
It's going to stop. Even the Indian government was like, yeah, tell us all the illegals that you have here. We're going to repatriate them.
You're gonna bring them back to India.
Yeah, they're like,
That's
we're gonna
gonna
bring 'em back to
fucking
India.
bum them out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, but it depends. If India can do intelligent things by making certain allowances and putting up less red tape to start businesses and stuff like that, especially with these people who've come over here and gotten some business experience, they could potentially come back and become a real asset in India.
Right.
So
It's amazing to me too because the accent is everything. You know what I mean? Like the way you're talking right now,
yeah, it's fucking you up.
Yeah.
it's not fucking me up. It's like I'm so happy you did it.
Are you waiting for like an orange beer to unfurl and fucking us to go like this? Oh, I knew they were
No,
Indian.
I love this though. I way prefer this than to the white guy who thinks he's like,
Yeah.
oh, namaste. I'm like,
Yeah,
shut
yeah.
the fuck up, bitch.
yeah.
I way prefer
No,
this.
Bobby's very real
Like,
with
let's have
his-
a real
yeah, of
conversation.
course,
You know what I
of
mean?
course,
Instead of pretending like you know everything.
Of course.
Well, I think it's important that like Americans, when I grew up, you went to fucking New Hampshire for a vacation. That
yeah.
was another country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
So but Europeans and everybody else went to other places and learned about shit and learned about other cultures. We are just weren't a cultured people, and I feel like now we're starting to get a little more cultured.
America doesn't have to be cultured, though.
But
That's the
we're
great thing.
terrified of you people. We're terrified of anybody different.
Yeah.
I was scared to go to Belgium at one point. I was like, dude, they're bombing people. And my friend was like, dude, shut up.
That's Belgrade.
They make chocolate. They have canals.
Chocolate bombs.
Yeah. So I was like, we are terrified of what people put out there of other countries my whole life. And then to go to like I went to Guatemala, I went to Cuba with Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
I mean, terrified.
Yeah, why are you going to the worst countries?
I think it's cool that you go there because I think being scared is it's important. I feel like it's important to be a little
100% agree.
because I think you need to understand that you're all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
And it also makes you appreciate when you land in America, you're like, fuck, man, we got it good.
Dude,
And not just me, because I'm a white dude from Boston. Everybody here has it fucking pretty amazing that you can walk out on the street and go to a restaurant, get in a cab, get in an Uber, get in a subway, and for the most part, not be raped, murdered, or fucking killed. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what
Or
I
you're
mean?
going to die of some fucking medieval disease.
Right.
Or
You know
some
what I mean?
crazy
Yeah.
shit. Right.
Every Indian brown kid or whatever has that memory of that first trip they do to their home country.
yeah. Right.
And it's harrowing, right? Because you're like a kid, right? Your mom's going to meet his family and you go, and the first thing you see is like a homeless guy with no legs on a
Well, yeah,
cart,
dude.
like clawing to you.
Straight up, dude. That's every day.
That's the mayor
So
of the
many-
city.
That's
right?
exactly.
He's the highest ranked guy there.
The prime minister.
Who's that homeless guy? That's Sir Homeless Guy to you. And he claws up, and you're like, you've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
Bourdain did this, where he went to the first Asian country. His whole thing changed, what he was talking about.
Right.
Asia is an explosive place. And
But it's for thousands of
Yeah.
years,
Yeah.
it's been that.
and if you haven't
No,
done
it hasn't been like that for thousands of years.
No, it was just
homeless guy cart was a new
That
thing.
this
just people,
thing.
people like just a lot of people. I mean, it all started with it. We came here, 400 years ago.
Right.
So we're such a new, yes, we're busy. We have busy cities and stuff, but nothing. People have been over there fucking and surviving for thousands of years.
Yes,
Of course.
yeah, yeah.
Of course. Oldest civilization. One of the oldest.
Yeah,
technical-
India's way up there in terms of oldest civilization.
What's the oldest civilization?
Probably Egypt.
Egypt?
Yeah,
Mesopotamia.
Egypt.
Mesopotamia, Babylonia.
Yeah,
right?
but
Yeah.
even that, they were trading with India
Right.
as well, all the way back then too.
I mean,
So-
Indus Valley,
Indus Valley
they
civilization,
right.
all the way back,
all
there
the way
with-
back,
Yeah,
invented irrigation.
yeah.
Right.
Because of
It's
all the-
funny because I guess we all looked like you at one point. right? We all were dark-skinned people.
It's kind of a more of a.
Maybe.
People love to get into these genetic.
Where did this come from?
What? What?
Handsome Rob.
Yeah.
Well, who did we fuck? Who did one of you guys fuck? to get this?
Bobby's like, I'm hot because someone fucked outside of the
Yeah.
Indian group. Thank God someone went next door to fuck somebody so I could have a beautiful bald face.
Well, no, man. Well, listen, man. I actually have an affinity for Indian dudes. I think you guys, like most Indian guys, have great sense of humors.
Yeah.
And I love the family aspect of it. I love that they take care of each other. I wish more, more cultures did that. I feel like America, you lose that. I hope you guys don't lose that.
No, we're gonna lose it.
No.
We're already losing it.
Well, I mean, you're a negative Nelly.
I'm just being. I'm being factual.
You really are
about it.
American, aren't
That's
you?
just what it is here. You know what I mean? This is what it is here.
One of my.
Well, why don't you stop dating out of your fucking race, you piece of shit?
Can't help it. I like Asians. I
We
thought
all-
you were Korean. I was about to jump you, Bobby.
Let's just get him a little chubby.
When Bob laughs, he does look kind of Korean. He's like,
I really do.
one of my brown friends, he put his mom in a nursing home. She's 57.
Yeah.
Like, we're white.
That's crazy.
We're white now. We're full.
You're not supposed to do that.
Indians go to nursing homes once they're 800 years old. But y'all seem like the first cracked knee. They're like, Dad, I have a Strokes cover band to me. We got to
We're gonna put that house on the market.
Yeah,
and pay off our house.
Listen,
Exactly.
Harold. I'm sorry, Harold. You got to go. You mean Dad? Yeah. Harold, it is.
Now, your parents still alive?
Yeah.
That's great. You're still close.
I love my parents.
You too?
Yeah,
We're both like mama's boys. Huge,
Yeah,
huge.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're both very family oriented.
Yeah,
guys.
love my family so much.
that's great, man. I think that's fun. That's the one thing that I love. Family orientated. I think that I think kids really. American kids, first thing they want to do is get the fuck out of there, away from their family.
Yeah, I want
We had a phase too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never lost contact with your mother.
No.
You're always.
Yeah.
She'll fucking still yell at you and
Of
slap
course,
you in
yeah.
the.
No, I
fucking
talk to
head.
my mom a few times a week.
I mean,
Yeah.
when I got earrings, my dad stopped talking to me for 2 months.
I love
And
it.
I had to write him a letter like, I'm not gay, Dad, but if I was, accept me. And then he called me.
That's a gutsy thing to say.
I
by
wa-
the
I-
way.
that's- I have a
You're
letter.
right on the edge.
Straight up.
Working with Mercury right there. But
Okay,
if I was.
one time I kissed a guy, Dad, but don't worry. And then he called me. He's like, "Did you eat?" And that means like we're cool. But it was like 2 months. of,
Ass?
Like,
Did you eat ass?
Did you eat that ass?
Little gay.
And then he tells one time in Amritsar, I also.
Yeah.
He has one story.
But as long as you're not a bottom, my son is only a top. You understand?
Get an A+ in gay, and we'll be good.
You fuck the American.
Only fuck American buttholes.
You do not take it from an American.
Yeah.
You fuck an American. I'm getting better at this accent.
Pretty good. You're getting better.
Kinda.
So, all right. So listen, man. Where you living in New York now? Where you
in
living?
Brooklyn.
You live in Brooklyn, and where you living?
Brooklyn as well.
In Brooklyn. We got right now New York Comedy Club. What is it, Danny? What do we got?
They have their show January 29th at New York Comedy Club.
What is it? Your stand up?
This is our podcast. Yeah, we do stand up.
You do the podcast live?
But no, this is just our show that we
So
do.
we do a podcast called Mango Bae on YouTube. It's like we just hang out.
Check us out.
Can I just say, catchy name.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And then we do a show, live show. Me and him host it. We got our friends up on the show. Comics, hilarious comics.
And
If
what
you
is-
ever want to do it, we would love to have
Oh,
you,
dude,
Bobby.
100%.
You kidding
I'd
me?
fucking love to do it.
Please,
it,
come.
Is it Indian people?
There's a lot of Indian people there.
I'll tell you this. This
Yeah.
is what you guys got that I've been saying this for 15 years.
Yeah.
You need a people.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You need a people.
Oh, like a group. Oh, 100%.
I never had a people.
Like a demographic.
Yeah, like if for me to have an
turnkey.
Italian, I'd have to go full. Yeah, let's fucking go over the fucking zabingo bango.
Listen, there's a guy who is that guy online, like Lil Mo Mozzarella.
Yeah.
He's like, who wants to get hit with a semolina?
Yeah.
And he just throws semolinas. So you have to be that guy.
I would have to be that guy.
Yeah.
And I can't fucking, you know what I mean? I can't.
You don't want to be that guy, though.
We don't come in like turbans and the shawl.
Yeah.
We all want to be our own people, but also service
Yeah,
our
but
community.
but Indian people support other Indian
No,
people in a
not
big
correct.
way.
Not correct.
Not you, because you're not Indian looking, but you,
They love me.
they love you.
What do you mean I'm not Indian?
What's up? I'm Bengali, by the way, but yes.
Whatever. You look more Indian than him. This guy looks like fucking Italian fucking pasta maker.
Somehow that's not a compliment on either of us.
It's true. Called me a pasta maker.
Pasta makers is a racial slur, by the way.
You really do
It's a
look,
racial slur.
you look like Mario's brother.
Yeah, Luigi. It's got a name.
It's like if Mario got
Luigi.
singed by Bowser a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you have, I love when people support. Look, if you have if gay people will come the fuck out, women come the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you're Matt Rife.
Yeah.
All right, listen, we got to take this right here. All right, so you guys make sure you check them out. Their podcast, Mango Bae.
BAE.
All right, relax.
Letting them know.
Well, I know, I get it. They would type in Mango BAY and Bay AE would come up. Yeah,
All right.
fucking goddamn Indians. Yeah,
Listen, Bobby's a genius of his group, so he knows how to talk to him, dude.
I'm a genius of the dumb people. And make sure you check out websites. You got a website or anything? You want
Just follow me on IG at Usama Stands Up and that your Mango Bay.
Me at Pranahaha.
spell that.
Pranahaha.
You love spelling.
I'm Indian.
I know.
We love it.
We love it.
We love the spelling of words.
God damn, you see me.
He was like,
You guys are fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys came on. Thanks so much. We're going to go to Patreon right now. But guys, real quick, before I do my promos, because I usually do your promos, then my promos, and then I let the guys do it. But it's so anticlimactic to the end of the show. Guys, what do you got?
Hey, this is Joe Russell. Check out The Cheese Show on YouTube. Just type in The Cheese Show.
See?
Joe's also going to be on the Mango Bay show.
Oh, yeah.
He's on every one.
We love
Indian
Joe.
audiences love Joe.
Love Joe.
They fucking shit themselves
better-
over Joe.
You better write some fucking curry jokes.
That's what we've been telling him. Write some dosa jokes or
Yeah,
something.
write some shit, Joe. Stop with the eggs and pancakes. Danny, what do you got?
Follow me on
Besides fucking autism.
Follow me on Instagram at Danny Braff and see me at St. Pete Comedy Club January 31st and February 1st.
What do you got, Zach?
I'm producing a show January 30th at St. Mark's, 10 p.m. Please come out. And you can follow me on Instagram at Zachary Unlimited. Thank you.
You know what, Zach? You got better.
You scare me into improving, Bobby.
Don't get fucking carried away, Zach. No, Zach, go check out these guys. Make sure if they're around, check them out. Tell them you heard them from the show. Go to punchup.live/Robert Kelly for all my tour dates. I am all over the fucking place until, I don't know. I'm just working. My wife's got me out there, and I'm so happy because I masturbate on the road. So I'm excited. I'm going to try some scissoring. I'm going to try to get with a bunch of Indian people and scissor.
I'm going to find a cemetery, Danny style.
And make sure you check out youtube.com/@RobertKellyComedy. My specials up there. All my stand-ups going up there. Please like and subscribe. Please just fucking push the button. Thousands of people watch the thing, and then you look at the follow, and you're like, what the fuck? I need a people. So if you're Indian watching this, because I got the two other Indians, you're my people. I love you like I've never loved no one before.
Jamaican.
That was good.
He went Jamaican.
Now you changed island.
Like no one ever bumbaclotted before.
You asshole. I almost had him.
You almost. But he overshot.
I
Went to Jamaica.
I got excited.
He got bumped.
Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly if you want to see the after show where we ask these guys questions from you, only on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. If not, I want to thank you guys for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on, you know what, dude?